welcome everyone to this week's video. We're doing Valheim. Because we're going to be a Viking, aren't we? Let's go! Alright, so Valheim, to those of you who are unaware, though presumably you've searched this on YouTube and you know what Valheim is and you want an impression on it. Valheim is a Viking survival game. And we played it for a little bit. And I'm now going to give you my initial thoughts. And let me start off by saying, I intend to go back to this game. I have no idea what the fuck I was doing, but I intend to go back to this game. So, we are a Viking warrior here in Midgard. And Odin's enemies are rising up against him, and he has sent his Valkyries out to get the bravest and mightiest of warriors to fight for him. Which apparently is me.
We're all gonna die.
You have to defeat 5 bosses, which will allow you into Valhalla. That's the point. There is your premise of the game. Start with nothing, work your way up, defeat some bosses, and you get to go into the halls of Valhalla. Alright, sounds like a good deal. I'm a Viking, I like to kill shit. The problem is, I start butt-ass naked. Not Conan butt-ass naked, but, you know. I'm sitting here in, like, tiny shorts. And that's it. But apparently because we've moved to Valheim, we don't remember anything from Midgard. We don't remember what things are. I don't know what a stick is. I don't know what a sword is. So you have to pick things up, and then your memory suddenly goes, ah yeah, I remember, this is a stone. I can sharpen it and put it on a stick and stab people. That's how the crafting works. You learn things as you pick things up, as you make things, because you then remember, yeah, that's what that was. I got you. Because of that, you don't really know what's happening. Now, as I said, I fully intend to go back to this game. We spent like 3.5 hours playing it. I didn't really do much. Yet, I was having a huge amount of fun the entire time. But getting past that element of it, the kind of what the premise is and how the crafting works, graphically, it is not exceptional. My character looks like something from a PS2. Not gonna lie. The world itself, though, is very pretty. The grass, the trees, the sky. You've got Yggdrasil. You can see the big tree of life. But yeah, some of it is a little bit questionable. However, you're not playing Valheim for the graphics. This is an early access game. This isn't even finished, man. Like, we're not at that point yet. But the game plays so smoothly. There's inevitably bugs. Except both myself and a lot of the player base are not finding them. So far, the only bugs I've heard of are, good ones. Not Bethesda-like bugs that are kind of funny. I mean, good ones like, I plant a carrot, I go to harvest said carrot, and I get nothing but carrots. I get infinite carrots from one carrot. Those kind of bugs. There's nothing game-breaking so far. There's not even anything that's actually a major problem. So, it's smooth, and you start in a nice, safe spot. Yes, there are enemies, and there are things to kill, but it's a nice, safe spot. The further out you get, the more dangerous it becomes. And the combat is actually kind of difficult. It's not just run in and try and fight things. I did that against a skeleton, and I got killed. And when you die, you will lose some of your skills. Though I should reword that better. Your skills will reset to what their initial level is. So, like, if you're halfway up level 10 and you die, it will go back to the start of level 10. You with me? So that's what will happen, and you drop all your gear. You need to go back to where you died and loot yourself. So mine was next to a skeleton that had just killed me. I ran back, I punched it in the face because I'd done most of the work. It had no health left, so I just ran up and twatted it, and then, hey, we're good. Loot my things. So the combat is a little bit tricky, but it's good fun. Variety of different enemies, different things you can make to arm yourself with. So I tried using a bow and arrow. The physics make no sense to me. I've been using a club. I've been using axes. It's good. It's a lot of fun. My biggest issue, and I suppose this is actually more of a personal issue. This is not so much with the game. Like, this won't be for everyone. The depth of field. So the stuff closer to you, it's nice and focused, and then the further out you get, it's blurred. And for me, my eyes are focusing quite hard on the blurred stuff and trying to get it into focus. So after 3.5 hours, I just had like this band of pain across my eyes where my eyes are straining to try and keep things in focus. I would prefer that wasn't there. I like to be able to play a game and come away without having a headache. Now it goes away. That's not even one of these kind of headaches from like motion sickness where you got to take some paracetamol to deal with said nausea and headache. It's just my eyes kind of hurt at the end of it. Did not stop me. I kept on playing. But the game also doesn't tell you anything. Right? You've got a crow. One of Odin's crows follows you around and will tell you things. It'll chat to you and give you some tips and things. But there's no control prompts. There's no suggestion of, what to be doing, where to get stuff. I needed wood. Right? It gives you a hint that straight off the bat, some stone and some wood can be crafted into an axe. Right, cool. Okay, so wood and stone. Well, here's some stone. How do I get the stone? I can't just punch a rock. Oh, there's loose stones. Right, cool. I can pick that up. Ta-da! I've got a stone. And there's trees everywhere. Do I punch the tree? Is this like Minecraft? Where you just punch a tree until it gives you wood?
With what?
No, it's not. Oh, there's branches lying around. Right, cool. That gives me wood. Hey, I have an axe. Can I chop a tree now? I can chop a tree now. Oh god, there's physics. I'm dead. That's a thing, by the way. Falling trees. Don't stand under them. So yeah, you've got that, and your weapons have durability. So chop, 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 chop. Get myself some wood. Here's a angry piggy that's coming to get me. Boar's going to come try and kill me. Put an axe into its head. Nice. It works as a weapon. It works as a tree cutting tool. Ah, it's broke. Cool. So how do I fix it? Anything? Game? You want to tell me how this fixes? You want to tell me what I need to build? Do I take some resources and craft another one? Put it together? What's happening here? Okay, I can't find a way to repair it. You know what? I'll just make another one. My second axe. I've still got my broken first one. What am I doing with this? Alright, fine. We use the second one. Oh, now it's broke. Do I just have to keep making new axes each time? Or is there a way to repair it? How does this work, pray tell? I found that you can upgrade them, and that fully restores it. But that's an upgrade. And it still requires a shit ton of material, as opposed to, like, my axe, my wood and stone axe, is now a little bit broken. Well, some new stone, instead of it being like 8 wood and 4 stone, surely like a couple bits of stone and a bit of wood, sharpen it up. Ta-da! My axe is good as new. That's all I need for a repair, right? Why am I having to craft essentially a brand new axe each time? I don't know what's happening. It doesn't tell you anything. which is part of the fun. I suppose. I spent hours just running around, trying to find materials, figuring out, I need flint. Ooh, I found flint down by the water. That's exactly where it is. At the coast next to the sea, by the rivers. There's creatures there. There's like ruined houses and stuff around. Some of them have chests that you can loot. Now, I played this by myself. It was just me in this big wide world. You can play with up to 10 people in this game. 10 people! You can have 9 of your friends, if you have 9 friends who have this game, playing. They actually recommend 3 to 5. So I'll probably do a second video. Well, I'll do a follow-up video to this when I've played it with a group, see what it's like, and when I've actually played some more of it and understand what the fuck is happening. And I'm not just wandering around a meadow going, ooh, this is nice. Ah, die piggy. Squash. When I have to fight something more challenging than an animal that's just minding its own business. Saying that, we did fight the first boss. We beat that. I'm not going to tell you anything about that. You deserve to be completely surprised by it yourself. Because I sure as fuck was. So yeah. It's a good game. Alright? It is a fun game. I spent a lot of time playing it, not even realizing where the time was going. I've got my little hut. It's got a fireplace, it's got a workbench, it's got a bed. I can cook some food there. I'm pretty sure I'm choking myself out with the smoke, so I should maybe build a fire outside. But yeah, I played it and I didn't even realize where the time was gone. I was just walking around and it's like, that's been 3 hours now. How it's been 3 hours, I've actually done nothing. So I suppose that's a good sign of a fun game. The hours just disappear. And when you get into it, from what I'm seeing from other people, you really start getting into it. You start thinking about how you're going to do things, plan on what you want to do. It's a good take on the survival game. I really like Vikings. I always enjoy studying at school and playing things like Crusader Kings. Loved being the Vikings. All the pagan stuff and whatnot was so much fun to play as. And then working through the TV show Vikings with Gwendolyn. As soon as I'd seen this, it was like, yeah, we need to try this. We definitely need to try this. As I said, it's an early access game. There's huge potential in this. I would strongly recommend that if you like survival games and you like Vikings, buy it. It's smooth. It's tiny, by the way. It's a gig of space on your hard drive. But this game seems to be massive. It's also procedurally generated. So you can have multiple characters and start in different worlds, and you will have a different experience each time. The 5 bosses, I think, are still the same, but your actual world will be different. You cannot just memorize it and then keep going. So when you play it with friends, if you play by yourself and play with friends, you will have 2 different experiences. This coming from an early access game, this is very promising of being good. And if you're one of these people who kind of, when big streamers are making these videos, they're like, well, they've been paid to promote it. I'm not even close to being at this point. All right, so I'm no financial benefits from this. There is nothing that ties me into the company trying to promote a game because I'm small. It's a fun game. Just go give it a crack, see what you think of it. And then, if you want to see what I've been doing, what little thing I've been doing, I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 3 o'clock UK time. And from 10 o'clock. We do 3 till 6:30, and then we do 10 till about 3 in the morning. 2 or 3 in the morning. On those 3 days. So yeah, we'll put the link underneath this here video bit. And yeah, you should stop by. You should stop by as we run around and try to be a Viking. or we're playing Star Wars or RimWorld or whatever. I do a lot of games. You should come by and check us out. Until that point, you know, go be Vikings. May the battles treat you well. Die with honor. And check us out on Twitch.